all the time. That's why I'm sitting when I'm next to you.
Who we here with?
Young Clips, Chair Game, you know what I'm saying? Come get your podcast. Come sit in the hot seat, because it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Makeway. Okay. Welcome to our Chair Game podcast. You know, I'm your host, Viva Don. And we have a special guest right now.
What's up?
Viva LaBleue, am I saying
Viva
that right?
LaBleue, yeah, you're saying it 100% correct.
Yo, your name gives me like a vibe already. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Where did you get that name from?
Well, I have a couple of meanings behind my name. The first meaning is because back in the day, I was up to no good in the neighborhood, rolling with some blue people. You know what I mean? So
like Crip?
Like Crip.
Oh, we got a gangster in the house. Okay.
Yes. But also because one day we were having a drinking game.
Yeah.
You see me? And like it was who can chug a 40 the fastest? And I was the winner every time.
Okay, but
and it was always LaBleue, so they would just end up calling me Viva LaBleue.
What about the aftermath of this chugging this whole 40? Were you good? Were you mash up? Were you acting a fool?
I'm always on point.
You're on point?
Always on point.
No matter what?
Always on point.
Like Derrick Rose?
I was always on point because I'm the point person, so I was always like, all right, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And then still keep an eye out because they would kind of lose their mind a little, so I would just kind of be like, all right, back low key, on point with that shit.
Yeah. Okay, that's dope. All right. So apart from being an alcoholic, what is it that you do exactly?
I am a dance hall artist.
A dance hall artist.
So I DJ, I sing, I rap too. So it's kind of a little bit everything that's in that sort of. I'm gonna call it Montreal music for true. Like Montreal, how we from the west side, how we go on. Because we can do a little 1-2 bars, we can do a little song. That the whole influence. That's
versatile. Okay, so you're just an artist. But don't put you in a box because you could do anything.
I can do anything.
That's dope. What made you want to do this? Get into this field, be an artist?
Well, to be honest with you, I've been singing since I was a little youth. Like the first time I was on stage, I was 4 years old. My mom and my dad are both artists as well. So I always had that background. Of course, like most artists, most singers come up in the church. Went to church.
Shout out to everyone.
Shout out to everyone who went to church and turned into freaking gangsters. But started off at the church and as time kind of went on, and this was like, I'm not like a little you. I'm a big woman still.
Okay, a big woman. Big woman.
Big woman. Yeah. So at that time when I was kind of getting into my adulthood, I decided to go back, finish school, get my degree, have my kids, and then as I hit 30, I literally had like the whole. You hit 30, get out of a bad relationship. Do I continue in my corporate career or do I just do something that's going to make me happy? And I just chose happiness. So that's my art, that's my music.
That's dope. Is this like a hustle for you or is this like a career?
I mean, I'm a hustler, so everything has got to be a hustle for me, but it's definitely my career. It's definitely something that I'm looking to do. In the on stage, but also behind the scenes. Like I'm also coming up, growing my own little label, trying to find artists, do what I gotta do. So I got a lot of things coming up, but back, behind the scenes.
That's dope. How long you been, you'd say like a serious artist, like?
So the first song I ever actually recorded and released was February 14th, 2020.
Wow.
So that was literally a month before.
Not before the whole pandemic.
Right before the pandemic.
Okay. What a way to start.
Which is crazy because that song was called Sex Vacation because it was like, don't you want to go on a sex vacation? Not even realizing that a month later everyone wants to leave and go on summer dance. So we're all freaking.
But we're locked down.
So it was kind of like trippy still. So I was like, oh shit, am I like a prophetess or something?
Yeah. Well, you say you're brought up in a church.
You know what I'm saying?
God gives his gifts.
For sure.
No,
But what I did is before I even released my first song, I was so serious. I am so serious about my music, and I'm Jamaican. That's like my background.
Shout out to Jamaicans.
Shout out
to
you. What you mean?
Yeah.
So I decided, even though I'm an artist, my parents are artists, my whole family's an artist, I'm gonna go to Jamaica by myself. As an artist and start off my career by myself. So I went there and I cut my knees there. I made friends. I did all the hustle that I had to do, and I've been greatly accepted by the whole, just the island of Jamaica.
Jamaican culture and everything.
Everything.
They love the film, the music.
Of course, because I wanted to be as genuine as possible. Even though I'm Jamaican, I'm still Canadian, you know? So I still wanted to have that authenticity
for sure.
my music.
Where do you see yourself in your artistry in the next year, 2 years?
I definitely want to get a big hit. I definitely want to get a big hit that puts Montreal on the map in a whole different way. So I definitely want to just actually, I'm putting that work in to find something that's really going to create that sort of unification, unified voice for everyone in Montreal to be like, yo, that's our song. That's what I'm looking to do. Yeah.
That's sick. Who inspired you growing up? Like any artist that like you say, okay, I want to be like that person. You know what I'm saying? Or
when I think about the artists that I really like there's a whole set of artists that I really, really like, and the majority of them are male artists. Like I'm talking about Snoop Dogg. I love me some Snoop Dogg. Love me some like Ludacris coming up. I love artists like that. But as per like my dance hall and my sort of Jamaican, I'm always gonna say Aishana. I'm always gonna love Aishana. I'm like her number one fan. I say this every single interview. I'm like, Aishana's my number one artist.
Yo, Vibes Cartel is the teacher though. Like
he is the teacher, and don't get me wrong. Like there's always gonna be that respect, and I still have that respect for him. In terms of an artist, because even from now, even behind jail cell and jail bars. Lyrics are still,
come on, bro.
One of the top.
And like, yo, when you're inside, like, you know, when I was inside, it kind of kills your inspiration, your vibe. So the fact that he's still able to create in such a small, imagine locking yourself up in a room. The fact that you're still able to create is amazing.
It's amazing.
Tell me a little bit about your creative space. Like, how do you get into your artistry and make a track?
Well, 100%. I gotta roll up first though.
Okay.
Gotta roll up. Gotta get in that sort of that headspace because I'm a mom. I'm a parent. I got bills to pay. I got everything to pay. So I want to kind of get out of that space for a minute, just to sort of get into my own space as an artist. I love walking. I love coming home from parties, really like off a vibe and start writing off of it just depends. Like, so some of my songs you're gonna hear that like escapism, some of the songs you're gonna hear like, oh, she just came from a party, and then that's it.
That's sick. What celebrity would you want to work with if you could?
Holy, probably Drake.
Drake?
Yeah, Drake. I think
Drake, holla at your girl.
I think me and Drake would make a really good song.
What would you do, like a reggae type of thing with Drake? What would you do with Drake?
Because Drake keeps on talking about how he loves Montreal, but the fact that I don't really see him doing a song with a Montreal artist, I gotta call him out on that.
Drake, wagwan.
I gotta call you out on that. Still, I feel like regardless, like you should have. It's been time.
It's been time.
And I'm the one, so.
That's it. I'm the one. I like that. Okay. Who's your top 3 celebrity right now in the world?
Top 3 celebrity? Whoa. Okay. Well, my number 1 celebrity gotta be Viva LaBleue. Yo,
shout
have you seen her
Viva LaBleue.
She's so fire, bro. Fashions, everything. No, but I love me some Missy Elliott.
Okay.
She's always gonna be like my number 1 or 2, 3, one of those. And I would say, I like Christian Rock. Rock and the whole blue face Christian Rock. I rate her because I see me. Because I was into football, I was really athletic too. I was rolling up with the Blues like she was, walking on with a blue flag everywhere. So I see myself in her. I wasn't getting into as many.
He's up in here though, still. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay, so that's 2. So you named Christian Rock,
Missy Elliott. I'm gonna say for my 3rd one, I like fashion. So. You know what, I'm gonna say he, even though he's not really like, I'm gonna say Swanky. Swanky, he's a Nigerian stylist.
Oh,
and he he did this reality show that was on Netflix. I think it's called Young, Rich, and African.
Okay.
And he's just, I've been following him. His name is Swanky Jerry. He's like, I love fashion, so I would love for him to style me one day.
Okay,
you know?
That's dope. That's dope. In the city, who do you say is your top artist in the city, in Montreal right now?
In Montreal,
apart from yourself.
No, obviously no. I'm gonna say I'm also saying myself. But in the city, let me see. Actually, I really like Magdala. She's like this. She's a Haitian artist.
Okay.
I have a lot of fans in the Haitian community, and I love her. She's really humble. She's got a lot of talent, and she's someone to look out for real. Magdala. Yeah, got a lot of respect for her still. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you weren't an artist, what else do you think you'd be doing in life?
I'd be a boss. I'd be an entrepreneur. I'd be a boss 100%. I'd be starting some sort of business, and I'd be running it. Straight up.
Okay, dope. All right, so the fans want to get you a little bit to know you on a little bit of a personal level. Okay. So where are you originally from?
Originally, I'm born and raised in DG.
Okay.
I'm a DG girl from Montreal.
Okay. Shout out DG.
Shout out DG.
Yeah.
Came up in LaSalle.
Yeah.
So people know me from that place. And also, my grandmother, she lived in the Point. So I was always going between the Point Bergs as a kid, running around doing some crazy
that shake head looks scary. We're not even gonna go there. Okay, so you're raised in DG. Your background is Jamaican.
Jamaican, yeah.
Were you raised with both parents?
I was raised kind of like, at first it was both parents. My parents divorced when I was 6.
Okay.
My mom and my dad both did remarry. Okay. So I've always been in this sort of 2-parent home situation, which is don't make sense because don't be involved in gangs if you have both parents at home. Obviously somewhere wrong.
I hear you.
I started you know they say the fruit don't fall far from the tree, and then it kind of rolled off.
Okay.
That was me.
Okay. Any siblings?
I am the oldest of 12 kids.
Whoa! You definitely got a Jamaican father.
Definitely got a Jamaican father. I'm the oldest of 12 kids. My youngest is like 5. My youngest sibling is 5 years old.
Wow.
So that's craziness.
Okay, that's dope. Well, I was gonna ask you if you're a good girl growing up, but you said you're a little bit of a bad girl.
I would say I am Monday to Friday from 9 to 5. I'm a good girl.
Okay.
Like, I'm a mom. I'm a parent. I'm a pay my bills.
But we're talking about growing up.
Oh, growing up.
As a child, yeah.
Holy, I was to my parents. I was 100% a good girl.
Okay.
But when they weren't
when
there.
I'm not look. Yeah, man, that's how I shot it.
I was very.
I
was very like. I was playing some bad games. I was playing some bad games, thinking that I was a tough person.
Yeah. Trust me too. Like in front of my mom, good boy, good you. But you know what I mean? As soon as she turn around. Nah. Because I feel like my parents were really restrictive when I was a kid. Like most Caribbean parents are, don't sleep out, don't go out. Yeah. So make you want to brock out as soon as you get a chance.
As soon as I got a chance.
I feel you on that.
I was out.
I feel you. Okay, and I heard you said you're a mother. How many kids do you have?
I have 4 kids.
4 kids.
Yes.
Nice boy, girl.
2 boys, 2 girls.
Nice.
Nice. I love it.
I love that.
It's great. And my oldest just turned 13. So I feel like we kind of grew up together. So you know.
That's sick.
So
that's sick. Like a best friend vibe.
He's like my best friend, but still my kid though. And I can still. Well, he already knows what I can do.
Yeah. What's like a nice, quick, short, old school childhood memory that you can share with us? Something that sticks in you.
My mom decided to punish me, so I was like, anyways, I'm gonna do it on my own. Like, cause I think I was supposed to come in, and she was like, no, you're supposed to come in when I tell you to come in. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna run away. So I ran away. And I went to the park, NDG park up on like Sherbrooke and Jerwire. And I found some like glass bottles, and I picked up dandelions and I started putting them on the glass bottles. And I set up myself on the street corner and I started selling the glass bottles so that way I could like make money. Because I was like, anyways, me run things no run me.
So lick you want. So good blood clean lick you want.
I'm a hustler from small. I was like, anyways, you can't tell me what to do, so I'm gonna just go do what I gotta do and make. I made 15 cents. I remember I made 15 cents, and then someone took me and brought me back to my mom because they're like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. shout out those 15 cents.
Yo.
That's a hustling move. Okay, we're gonna go into a little bit of a fun relationship question.
Sure, go ahead.
No, are you single?
I am single.
She's single. Okay, DMs. Holla at her on the DM. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Are you looking?
I was looking.
Okay.
And then I kind of just chilled off because A, monkeypox, you know, and then B, like, and then B, like,
you can't take no chances nowadays.
Can't take no chances. And then I'm not gonna lie, social media turned me off a lot.
Yeah.
Yo, the way how men be acting on social media, it's like,
how do they be acting?
just bitchy though. Just like they complaining about everything.
And they feel entitled.
No, it's just like I feel like everyone's been hurt so bad that it's just like everyone is like, I just see like, I'm just like, I don't want to be your therapist. I just want us to go out and have fun. Let's go catch a vibe. But it's like, and especially men my age, they want to like really settle down tomorrow.
What age is that?
I'm 34.
Okay.
So men my age really want to settle down like tomorrow, and I'm just like, bro, I just want to like, let's go traveling for a little bit. Let's go spin out. Let's have a threesome. Let's do something fun, you know. And then we could talk about it. But no, they don't want to do that. They want to talk 401k and life insurance, and I'm just like, nah, you're boring. So
I think it's because with men, like, because women mature faster. So at a younger rate, when girls are maturing, guys are just acting stupid. So when maturity finally hit guys, they just want to go hard, you know? Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not that I don't want to be serious. It's just that it's like, I am serious right now already. Like, when I'm on my time. When my hope for a relationship is my escape from like me being serious. And then eventually we can like mesh. Well, we will eventually, but it don't gotta be tomorrow.
Okay. How long was your shortest relationship, and how long was your longest relationship?
My longest relationship, I would say, is about 4 years.
4 years.
My shortest relationship, I would say, was about 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Wow, that's a big. Why only 2 weeks? What happened?
Because honestly, like, I just...
The pandash.
I mean, we started to go to a certain bedroom, and then things, I was just like...
You were feeling the vibe?
I was not. I was like, oh, hell no, you can go. I mean, I like you, but nah, ain't nothing gonna work with this.
Okay, so what's your type?
What's my type?
What's your type?
I like to...
Better say chocolate, you know, or
First of all,
beef tin
I like the chocolate. I like the chocolate.
Shout out the chocolate.
I like men who like to get their hands on and dirty and like start to grab things up and
right
and
there.
yeah, man. I like men who just like to have fun. Like when I say have fun, is like I know you at work 9 to 5. I know you doing what you gotta do.
But let's have fun.
Let's have some fun.
Yeah, you gotta find a balance, right?
You gotta find a balance. I'm a Libra, so that's really big.
Yo, shout out the Libra gang. Jeez, I'm a Libra too.